Hi guys, it's me, Chelsea from Pages of Chelsea. Today we're going to be talking about January TBR. Let me make sure I have my handy dandy notebook, which I do right here. Okay. And I've written down all of the ones that I am going to read this month. If you don't want to wait for this or you don't want a long form video, my Instagram and TikTok has just book covers, no words, so you can just see the list. If you want to know insight into how I pick my books, the ones I'm excited for, and the ones that are book club books, and the ones are buddy reads, then stick here. These will not be long videos. Now, the end of the month videos, when I have a lot of opinions about what I've read, that one may be a little lengthy, but this one is going to be really quick, I promise. So sit down, grab your paper, grab your pen, and let's see what I'm reading this month. As always, I know I've been gone since May, but the titles will be right here, the cover, so you know exactly what book I'm reading, okay? You don't got to go write it down. It will be right here, okay? All right. So you guys are going to know the first book that I'm currently reading because I'm recording this on the 3rd. So I've already started. It's 3 days into the year/month. Okay. So the first book I'm reading is Our Vicious Oaths by N.E. Davenport. I have been excited for this book since it came out in October. Okay. But I did not read it in October for numerous of reasons. One, I don't think it was on Kindle Unlimited when the book came out, so I was waiting for a library version of it, which is fine. Before we go any further, let me remind you, as I'll do every month, I am your budget reader. If it is not on KU and it is not at the library, my library, so hopefully it's somebody's library, I'm probably not going to read it just because I don't do physical books. I don't have anywhere to put them. And I am a Kindle reader. My Kindle goes everywhere that I go as long as I can take my phone, and I'm recording on it. So my Kindle is here. So every book that I will tell you, unless stated, is an ebook or an audio book, and it's either Kindle Unlimited or a library book. Got it on Libby or Hoopla, okay? Unless stated, okay? But 99.99% of these books are going to be somewhere you can find them. Okay, so Vicious Oaths, as you can see, it's on my Kindle. So it is on Kindle Unlimited at the time of this recording, which is January 3rd, 2026. This video is on book is on Kindle Unlimited, but I'm also tandem listening to the book on my library because I want it to be circulated. So read it on Kindle Unlimited, get a couple page flicks in so she can get paid, but also get it from my library and listen to it so that it stays in rotation. Also, I'm a mom to a toddler. Sometimes I just cannot sit down and read. So if I pop an AirPod in and I can interact with her or make dinner or fold clothes or do whatever, and I can still get my reading in. Okay. So that's how I'm doing that book. I'm also doing Love Letter to Whiskey. Now, this book was on my list in November to do. I'm a mood reader. This is a TBR/hopefuls. It's really a hopefuls list because I hope that I want to read these books and I hope that I will finish these books. But at the start of the month, this is what I think my mood is going to be. Sometimes I'm correct and sometimes I'm all the way wrong. But this is a book club read for my girl Kimmy on TikTok. Her book club is called Who Needs Therapy? And this is the book that we're reading. This is the second book in her book club. The first one we did was Alchemized. That's going to be a whole nother video. So I'm excited to start this. I think I got like 2 pages in and I was like, I'm not in the mood for this. So we're going to see how I like that. I think it is a contemporary romance. And so we'll see. It's a group read, so we'll see how I like it. The third book is the book that I've been waiting to read besides Vicious Oaths for 2026. I got the book off of Bray. Black Readers Appreciation Event. Sorry guys, I was trying to remember what it stood for. And it's called Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming by Monique Fisher. And basically, it's 4 friends who go to New Orleans. They're having a girls' time. Somehow, because I haven't read the book, somehow they end up in a psychic's booth, storefront, whatever. And the psychic basically says, y'all are all going to meet y'all's person by the end of the year. And they're like, okay, this was cute, but no thanks. And they do. So the story is about 4 women and them finding their person, which that concept sounds like intriguing, you know? Because once again, it's kind of like fated mates, but like not mates, fated person. Because she's like, girl, y'all gonna meet y'all people, y'all hold on. And the fact that all 4 girls meet their person in the same year, that's a busy year. That's a lot of dates. It's a lot of double dates. It's a lot of group dates. You know what I mean? So I'm very intrigued. My girl G on TikTok and Instagram, she's on both. She read it. She loved it. But I'm really excited to read that book. Now I'm also going to do Red Rising. This is another book club book. I have been wanting to do Red Rising. We're going to do it on audio. My library, Hoopla, has the graphic audio. So I'm going to do that this month. See how I'm doing audio? That's how you get through all these books. And then I really wanted to do some Kimberly Brown this year, okay? And I heard from the girls that the Dillinger series was where to go. So I'm starting with Mr. Deuce, okay? That is a audio book and an ebook. See the audio, you see? I can always have a little in my ear, okay? Actually, I didn't even check to see if Love Letter to Whiskey has an audio. I'm going to do that. And if it does, I'll have a disclaimer right here. Editing Chelsea will have that on here. So we got Deuce. And then another book. Actually, there's quite a few books on here. I think this is the last book that I actually waited for the new year to read because I just was so excited. And that is Ella Gets the D. This book right here. And I cannot... I don't know. The book's right here. So I thought the D meant the other D. But if you look at the bottom of this book, it say divorced, which I still heard it's funny. It's a good book. It's a part of like an interconnected series, which I also found out that I really do love a good interconnected series. I'm nosy. I want to know what your mama doing, your sister, your cousin, your neighbor, your child. Love an interconnected series. So I'm really excited to read that. Once again, G read it, but I already knew I wanted to read this book based off of the title. And I also got that book for free during the Stuff Your Kindle Day. So I already knew I wanted to read it. So I'm going to read it this month. And then, as I said in my last video, I am going to finish The Wife Before. Determined. I know that it's on audio because I started it on audio. I think it's on Hoopla in my library. So I'm going to finish that book, okay? I think I have to figure out where I stopped, though. That's a whole nother problem. That's a problem for future Chelsea, okay? But I will be finishing that book this month. And then the last book is a super indie book called She Gets the Witch She Wants. I came across the author of this book on TikTok. She was doing a giveaway, and of course I didn't win because I don't win anything, where it was like, if you give a like or a follow or you comment, then your name gets entered into the book giveaway. And I think the cover is beautiful, and it's written by a black female author. So I'm going to give the book a try, and at the end of the month I'll let you know if you should read it or not. But those are 8 books that I'm reading this month, and I'm not even halfway done into Our Vicious Oaths. So we're gonna see if I'm being overzealous or not. But I have a lot of audiobooks, so I just need to put my AirPods in and get to listen to these books. Okay, so in the comments, please let me know, have you read these books? Are you planning on reading any of these books? Do you like any of these authors? Also, tell me what you're reading. Give me the one book that you're looking forward to read this month. Like, what is the book where you're like, yes, I can't wait to get my fingers on that book, you know? And also, tell me if you're an audio, an ebook, or physical book girl. There's no wrong answer, but I'm just curious. All right, guys, I told you this wasn't going to be a long video. That's all I'm reading this month. So, I guess we'll see each other at the end of the month. We'll check in. We'll make sure that I'm here posting before the 1st of February. Wrap ups. Yes, wrap ups. I'll be here. Will you be here? Yes. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out again. Once again, I am Chelsea from Pages of Chelsea. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, for more interactions. And I will see you guys at the end of the month. Bye, guys.